in the lesson today, I'm gonna focus on 5 defensive, one of the classic attacks from Jiu-Jitsu that a lot of beginners, a lot of higher belts also in general have a hard time is. So let's try focus on those attacks. I'm gonna show you how to defend armbar, how to defend triangles, how to defend Omoplata, how to defend Kimura, and how to defend guillotine. Those are the 5 classics attacks in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that I do believe, in my humble opinion, everybody should know how to do it, and also everybody should know how to defend in a proper way. Okay, so this video is gonna help you if you're having a hard time with some of those 5 attacks. This video is gonna change your game. If you don't know me, my name is Marcelo Garcia, black belt, big os. Move this way. Very classic way to do an armbar, right? So a lot of people when they go, so understand how the armbar happen. So for example, Matt has my arm across that way, and then he's just gonna pass the leg over. So look, I'm gonna let him do it once. That is. And then all he needs to do is hip up and then finish on the armbar. So what we need to do, he understands the arm that he's attacking. If I mess it up the order, he takes my arm home. So number 1, he has my arm. Now he has a cross collar grip. Allow the person to do it, yes. Now I want to do with the arm that he's attacking. I need to do this bend my arm, and now rear neck choke. Imagine you rear neck choke someone. So now my arm is right, my hand's right here. Now let Matt do the rest. He's gonna step on my hip, pivot his hip, boom, lock it. This is the key. Now, how I'm gonna pull my arm out? I need to extend. I need to stack him. Bring my foot, my knee behind his knee, bring my knee behind his hip. Now I'm gonna easily yank 1, 2, 3, whatever time I need to pull my arm out. Now 2 grips. Boom. Now I'm gonna go like on a leg drag. My hand's gonna go around the hole and then circle around and pass. Okay? If you do fast, it doesn't matter because I already have my layout. So he goes here, he goes for my arm, I block, boom. That's it. I don't want to keep on this angle. I want to turn, stack, use my knee behind his hip. Now he's uncomfortable. Now I pull that way. What you can do, move back a little bit this way. What you can do, number 1, I did leg drag. Number 2, this hand is gonna go on the mat, and then I'm gonna circle over the head, and then cross face him right here. So that's number 1 attack. I'm gonna show exactly the same attack, get to mount. Same armbar defensive from mount because that happens so much. So look, here's the mount. Now he goes for the same attack. 1, he do, look how crazy. He set up on a S mount idea, block. So go back down. He started his attack and I'm gonna start my escape. Look, he goes for the arm, rear neck's in there, I let him do the rest. Every time he passes the leg, I'm gonna use his momentum to go down. And then I go up. And now we're back in the exact same position. Okay? So go back here, Matt, for a second. One more time. So look, he gets my arm. I give my arm to him, block. And now he's nice and tight. He's still doing it. And now I'm gonna go down. He go down and I go up. And then we're back in the exact same position. Make sure you pull your arm out. Pull this way to the leg drag. Or just step over to side control. So very similar armbar defensive, one from guard and one from mounts. This is a game change, especially for beginners that like to do armbar. You have to stay calm, and that's one of the best options I can give it to you. Let's go to number 2, triangles, right? So we're gonna keep short. I'm gonna focus on the bullet points. Here, he goes for the triangle. He got 2 sleeves, he goes right there. He needs to bring my head down, just hook, yes, boom. Cross my arm this way, and then just pull my head, yes, and that's tight. So I know that for him to finish the triangle, he needs the angle, okay? So every time, number 1, he goes to his sleeves, he passes the leg over, look my inside arm, out. Okay, so now this hand he wants here. No, I want there. But my hand's gonna be busy. How? Grab the pants. Lock your feet right there. Yes. Now number one, what you can do here, I'm gonna show a few options. 2 grips on the pants. Now instead of gonna drive in, I'm gonna pull him on top of my legs. That's it. Now it's gonna be super hard for him to lock it because his hip is on top of my leg. Okay? And then from here, I'm gonna stiff arm, look, boom. I can go back inside, and here I am with the triangle. He didn't even lock because I didn't give a chance. So look, going sideways so you can see. Here, right away, elbow, pants, and then push up, pull him on top of your legs. And then from here, look up, pull, now swing back here. But Marcos, what happens if he locks? He goes right there. Put this way. He goes right there, boom, shoot, lock, cross my arm. Yes! All I want you to do is the leg that's over my shoulders, go down. I'm gonna turn. That way. And then from here, push, take your arm inside or come back to pass. Go back here. So look, every time he goes with triangle, I want this leg. So from here, look, I can go right there. Now turn, stay tight. Bring this knee to the mat. Now tripod. Good, he open up. Now I can go back in a close guard, nice and tight. And here we are. So one more time here, go for a triangle. Lock it, boom, nice and tight. Make sure you grab the knee. Bring this knee to this side. Now look, take your time, pop it out. You can go to the stack and pass. Okay? So those are the options you have to watch out for. You just have to understand how he locks. Okay? So once he locks, pop it up or drive that knee to the mat. Okay? So those are the options. Okay? There's many more. So don't get me wrong. Now let's go into number 3, Omoplata. He goes for the Omoplata. Depends on his grip. So he goes from here, collar, sleeve. Okay? So then he cross my grip and then he pass right there. Lock your figure format? Yes. If you come from collar sleeve, now it's easy for me to get this sleeve right there and grab it. Okay? So if you grab this sleeve right here, for example, if you go back here, Matt. If you go, so pay attention. If you go cross grip and pants, now punch this to the pocket. Now go for the collar. Yes. If you do this, I cannot grab the sleeve. I cannot step over. Okay, so if you do that, what I'm gonna do here, move all the way, Matt. Just spin. All the way to this side. What I'm gonna do here is, I need to make sure that I roll, not that way, outward, but inward. So I'm gonna show into this. So, even if you have every time he goes for the belt, yes, he goes to the belt, I can go, roll in that way. Don't pause right here. Just keep bridging, roll that way, and pass. Go back, let's go to the Omoplata. 2 scenarios, because look, cross grip, go for the Omoplata. He grabbed my leg, boom, right away, get yourself flat, man. Yes, move this way, move. He's flat right there. All you should do is roll into this hole with the outside. I'm gonna go there, roll, head comes out, boom, and come around, and pass. But if he goes with a collar sleeve, move this way. If he goes the collar sleeve attack, now I grab the sleeve. Boom, grab the sleeve. Hands on the mat. Now I can jump over because he cannot hold my belt, and that's the best part. You just have to understand where you're coming from, okay? So if you go for cross collar, cross sleeve, and pants, go the way you roll inside. If you go with the collar sleeve attack Omoplata, grab the sleeve, same size sleeve, move this way. If you go here, collar sleeve, punch, And now when he goes, pulls the hands on the mat. Now look, I'm gonna go over and then cross face him. Okay, so those are the two options that you all have to do. Is really depends, and a lot of people gonna comment, oh, but this won't work if you do this or that. This work if they attack that way. Don't get me wrong, okay? Don't be a hater, okay? So I'm here to help as much as I can, but before you judge, you need to understand that exact situation, and that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. Everybody teaches in a different way, but this is the way that I do believe works. Otherwise, I will not share with you guys. All right, that's not what this channel is for. All right, let's move on. We went covered up armbars, triangles, omoplatas. Now let's go into a Kimura, right? Which is the classic way. I think I say guillotine, but let's go for Kimura. Maybe I messed up the order, but all 5 is gonna be there. Let's go for the Kimura. Kimura can happen from close guard, can happen from half guard, or can happen from the top position. But let's cover it up from here. Go for a half guard. So in order for him to go, move this way a little bit. In order for him to go for the Kimura, my hand's gonna be on the mat. He needs to hold my watch right there. Yes. He sit all the way up. Boom. Grab. Yes. He grabs my arm. Worst thing scenario can do is trying to pop it up, taking the weight off of these hands. Okay. So number one, when he connects, these hands goes over and cup the bottom wrist. So I'm gonna show right there, bottom wrist, as you guys can see right here. Boom. Now, in order for him to finish the Kimura, he needs to bring back. He needs to bring his shoulder back and then get. So every time he sit, go back, man. I know to go back to man. Every time he goes to my wrist, every time he sit up on the bottom elbow. Okay, Matt, try get to the Kimura without come up on it. It's hard, you see it? He needs to base up his position on the bottom, his body on the bottom elbow, and that's my hold right there. So I'm here, he goes, don't panic. This arm go right there, block, cup. Now I'm gonna push him over the shoulder, boom, right there. Now he locks in. Now I can try to yank my arm out, and then from here, get to this position, cup the neck, right? And then drive, walk on a tripod base, and pass. When I'm passing from here, I want to change base, and then I'm gonna go over and take his back. And then from here, go for the choke. Okay, so go back here, man. Every time, move this way. Every time he goes, he traps on the Kimura, timing go right there. Boom. Now drive on his shoulder down. Now I pop it up, get this grip out, control. Now I'm gonna go to tripod, pass, and now change, step over the body, and then from here, I'm gonna finish with the back with the nice and tight choke. Works really well. Okay, let's go close guard real quick. Sorry for taking too long, but that's the only way to learn good details, right? Explaining. He goes, same idea. He goes here, close guard, same approach. He goes, boom. Now it's actually a lot easier because he's like sitting next to me. Grab right there. Just cup the bottom arm. Now I need to drive his shoulder down. Now I'm gonna pop it up, boom. Now the difference here is, if his leg is locked, but I have his bottom arm, I'm gonna go right here, push, now pass, and then cross face, and then let go the bottom arm because it's so tight. In a tournament, I would not, but in training, you don't want to be the mean person. So it goes here, he connect, boom, lock the bottom arm, and now drive. Pop your arm out, push, and then from here, you can literally jump to the other side, and then Kimura him from here. Okay, so let's go into our last one, which is the guillotine, which is like very tricky to get, right? Very tricky to escape. But all you need to do is bite your teeth and go for the escape. So last one, come right here. He goes, understand, every time he goes for the guillotine, can be on the knees, can be whatever. He goes for the guillotine, he needs to lean on top of my head. Okay, he goes here, go right there, use your hands, go back, use your hand to bring down, yes, boom, connect hands, and then he goes down, boom, yes, and then it's hard to break, okay? So what you can do is, you can do a few ways. Number one, if you go for the close guard, go for close guard. If he goes in a close guard, he goes sit up, go for it, yes, he bump, boom. He bring me down, I need to cover up this shoulders, high elbow, okay? So go back down for a sec. Go for the hip bump, boom, I stop the hip bump, and then he trap. That's what happens. He goes to connect hands, now I'm gonna go down, cover up the shoulders, now he's gonna bring me down. Now, I don't want to fold it up my head. Like the guillotine for a sec. I don't want to let my head fold. I want to look straight up. I'm going to drive into it. This is one of the type of submission that you never thought about driving into to escape. And this situation it is. So he go up, hips up, trap. He connect, block the high elbow. He brings me down. Look, forehead goes to the mat. Nice and tight. Now, this hand is gonna pop the grip, so gonna go right there. Inside, right, move this way. So he nice and tight, forehead on the mat. Now I'm gonna go right there, peel off this grip, get his hands out, and here I am. So go again, sit up, boom, hip bump, he traps. Cover up the shoulders, bring down, tripod base, okay? So when I'm here, forehead on the mat. I don't want to do this. Big mistake. I want to forehead down. Now for here, try finish, Matt. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. He can't. Now peel off the hands. Now take it out. Control. And here I am. Okay? That's if you're on a close guard. Back up. If he's on his knees or even like, he can even go sit down. He snap my head for the guillotine. He goes here, boom. He wanted to finish this way. If you lock it, now I miss. Go back. What I'm gonna do here, move this way, man, sit down. Pay attention on the side that he's leaning into it, and that's my escape. He goes that way, I'm just gonna bite my teeth, shoulder in, and then roll. So he goes here, he's surprised me here. He's going down. Now from here, I'm gonna keep going. And then land on top. Move that way, let's go again. So move it here, so the camera can catch the details. He goes, move this way. So he goes here, he snap. He's pulling me down, look, I block the leg. Look. And then cross face, and then finish on the side control. Anytime you have a guillotine, spin to the side that he's taking you. Okay, one more time. I'm here, I'm there, he surprised me. Boom. Now look. And it works very, very well. You just don't want to let it get tight. So when it start, take off. Okay? So that was a guillotine from close guard, and there's a guillotine from one of the coast. So just don't panic. Just understand how to lock. Block the leg, spin out of it, and it works really, really well. Okay? So if you find this video helpful, please consider to subscribe, because there's a ton of details for you. And this channel is to help you elevate your game in the fastest way possible. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. So I really appreciate your comments, your thumbs up, sharing the video. So thank you so much.